Continue to follow breaking news in Kansas City. The Royals and Chiefs are now sharing their community benefits agreement. This all ties back to the stadium sales tax going before the voters.
KMBC 9's Andy Alcock is live with an exclusive interview. And Andy, you're speaking to one of Royals executive vice presidents about this historic announcement.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm joined by Sarah Torville, who is the executive vice president of the Kansas City Royals. And Sarah, first of all, I know this was not something that happened overnight, but one of the things that struck me is the amount of cash involved in this deal. So the Royals, $140 million, the Chiefs better than $120 million, so more than $260 million towards the community. Basically, this is unprecedented, correct?
This is unprecedented and certainly a historic day in Kansas City. You know, a community benefits agreement is intended to present opportunities and break down barriers. So our work really started in ensuring that we addressed racial and economic disparity in Kansas City. I'm excited to tell you that these will be the highest minority and women participation goals in a project, not to mention the dollars that you're talking
43%,
about.
right?
43%.
Okay. Now, I did want to ask you, too, there is some work left to do. We understand that you're probably pretty close to signing a lease deal, which is a key part of this. And also, as it happens, your team owner, John Sherman, is down in Arizona and currently speaking with the superintendent of the Kansas City Public Schools, Dr. Collier, to make sure that the schools aren't cut out in terms of the tax revenue they have. So there's sort of ongoing negotiation there, too, right?
Yeah, and I'd be remiss if we also didn't talk about the Crossroads. So you mentioned Dr. Collier. Dr. Collier and her head of policy are in Arizona. The Kansas City Public Schools has and will remain a great partner of the Royals. We're committed to making sure that there is no revenue lost for the schools.
Yeah, and as I understand it, the Royals have said that they would take care of 3 years worth of lease deals for displaced businesses in the Crossroads and also with the relocation money. Is that accurate, something along those lines?
That's mostly accurate. I would tell you each one's being handled on an individual basis. So the 3 years is the only part that I'm not sure we've said that publicly. We're looking at something much greater than that, though. We want to make sure that we take care of any tenant improvement, expenditures, subsidize any rent, help for relocation services, ensure that their employees are taken care of, and certainly make sure that that transitional time is really in consideration for each on an individual basis.
Have to ask you, the county executive, Frank White, Royals legend, has his number retired, came out with a statement, basically said this is not binding, doesn't support it, questioned the timing, so close to the election, less than 2 weeks away. But in fairness to you folks, I know you first went to the county like 2 years ago.
That's exactly right.
And Frank has really not been involved. How big a roadblock has Frank White been to getting this deal done?
With respect to the county executive, great baseball player, I would tell you that it's unfortunate that he's slowed this process down. He has been an impediment to the progress moving forward, but we're also grateful for the legislature. They allowed the voters to come out on April 2nd and make a decision for themselves.
All right, we appreciate our time with Sarah Torville. She's the executive vice president of the Kansas City Royals, talking about this new CBA that both the Royals and the Chiefs set out today.